Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the 31st of March. So this would be the bonus sketch for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, round 11. Today's amazing sketch comes from Sarah's Pretty Papers, so I will have all of her information linked down below. Now this is another 2-page spread, and I am pretty proud of myself that I have actually done all of the 2-page sketches as 2 pages. So I was really excited about that I was able to accomplish that, and that I was able to finish 31 days of sketches when I've only been home for half the month. So, huge thank you to Christy for putting this together, because this is such an amazing hop, and all of the lives she's done and putting together her kits and sharing everybody's work, it's so awesome. And I absolutely love the Facebook group where you can get inspiration on all of these sketches at any particular time, which is just amazing. And I am still catching up on everybody's sketches and their layouts, because there's so many and it's so awesome. So I just wanted to put it out there, and thank you to everyone who is watching us or scrapping along with the playlist as I do. I am very grateful that you take your time to spend with me. So we'll get to the layout now. So this 2-page spread, I am doing slightly different. I have 4 photos of each of my kids opening presents Christmas morning. So the ones that I have of my son are 2x3s, and the ones that I have of my daughter are 2x2s. So I am going to cut those apart, and then I have this Heidi Swapp Christmas paper pad, and I didn't have 2 papers that were the same. So what I did was I picked 2 plaids. I picked a green plaid and a red plaid, and I'm going to do my son's as the background paper in green plaid and my daughter's in red. So I'm starting with my son's side of the page, which will be the first side you see there. So I went ahead and attached my photos to that black and white polka dot, and then matted the whole block again with that red. So I have the double mat just as you see in the sketch. And I also have taken some tags from the cut apart sheet. That cut apart sheet is actually from Vicky Booten Warm Wishes, actually. But they were some tags, and it was in my Christmas stuff, and the colors seemed to go pretty good. So I'm going to do it just like is in the sketch. I'm going to do the top line has a tag and then photos, and then the bottom is going to be photos and then tag. So I'm just trying to make sure that I make this strip long enough so that the tag actually fits. Now, for some reason, I must have been scrapping a little bit on the slower side, because it took me quite a bit to layer up all of these layers for some reason. I think it's maybe because I was trying to measure a little bit, and as things start to look crooked, I have to like rip things up and fix it. I think, oh yeah, I have to rip my pictures up too. So I accidentally put them in the same orientation as the top set. So I have to move the pictures over and then put the tag down. So luckily where it tore the paper is just going to go underneath the tag. So it's not a big deal. Now, I'm realizing now, I think when I had looked at the sketch, I thought that both pages were kind of scattered, but it looks like the left-hand side is supposed to be right on top of each other, which I didn't do. I staggered that. I think I was originally going to do it and I was like, oh no, it needs to be staggered. So I went ahead, staggered those, glued those down, and then I have this My Mind's Eye gold and vellum piece, and I'm going to trim some of the strips of gold, and I'm going to use that, as you see in the sketch, with those strips on the top and bottom, or at least that was my initial plan. But I really love that like little stamped mark that says delivered 25th December. So I didn't want to cover that up. So I decided, instead of doing top and bottom strips, I'm going to do a top strip on the left-hand side and a bottom strip on the right-hand side. So it still gives that nod to the sketch, but it's a little different. And then I'm going to do a little bit of embellishing. So the sketch doesn't have a ton of embellishing. It has some stars in a diagonal, and I am going to get some stars on them. I have these puffy stickers, and these are actually from my How to Kill a Kit with Style this month. So they're not Christmassy, but they are gold stars, and they absolutely work. So I add a stocking up there along with those stars. I also decided to add a few ornaments. So we had this discussion the other day. Are they ornaments or ornaments? Well, there's no D. So I really think that I just should call them baubles, because I think that is so cool. That's what everybody else calls them. So I got those up there. I did a little floral and that cute little bear. And then I'm going to work on my daughter's side. So I didn't want you to have to watch me try to put together those strips again, because I did them the exact same way. So I put the strips together for my daughter, and now I am just going to go ahead and do a little embellishing over here. So I get a little calendar at the bottom with a coffee mug, and then I get a present and a floral, and there's this cute little skunk, and he has like a Christmas card. It says, "To you from me." I was like, that's just really cute. And then I had also found a frame, so I decided to go ahead and put that frame on one of the photos of my daughter, because it fit perfect in that 2x2 size. And then I had a little like letter to Santa Claus with a bow. And again, I'm going to get those puffy stars on. So there is my layout. I'm going to give you a couple of little close-ups, and you can see how the sketch worked for me. So I do have a couple of close-ups. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I love to chat with you. Again, thank you everyone for watching, for playing along, and especially to Christy for putting on this amazing hop. And I will be ready for the next one whenever she is. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.